A pre-move bishop knight mate. How often do you see that?
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Great stuff by Wesley there. Good conversion at the very end, equalizing the match at 6-6. God, seatbelts still mandatory. No momentum to speak of.
Yeah. So we see this again. I thought that Wesley truly did play a tremendous game last time. I think he just got out blitzed or out time scrambled by Nihal, who put on a clinic. But this was really a beautiful game from Wesley in the opening middle game phase.
Oh yeah, so he for sure is going to want to repeat the opening. And by the way, that's a very important skill, to be able to separate the result of the game from the opening. Very often you lump those together and say, I'm never playing this opening again. But wait a second, if you were better, then it makes sense to repeat it. Nihal is going for a different approach here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the opening went terribly when you won. And
I keep playing it, hey.
The good memory effect. Okay, so d5, d4 early. And what's going on here? Time for me to sip my root beer and let them calculate it.
Well, d takes e4, then certainly it's the reactions. Knight takes e5. And I find that like all of these kind of positions, I feel like when they start liquidating like this, it almost always just works out for black somehow.
Yeah, but I think specifically in this position, given the placement of white's pieces,
that was quick.
I like Wesley's position e5. Maybe Nihal should consider knight e4. Yep. But I was thinking,
hey, the f takes g3 position is really not so bad. So c takes d4, and if knight g3, f g3, you play king h2, and you've got a pretty fun position to play with the open f file.
Yeah, and Nihal reacting correctly. He has to get stuff opened up, make something happen on the queen side. Maybe you get a rook to c8. Wesley is eventually going to develop serious play on the f file, as you indicated.
Imagine b4, right? Like imagine white got b4. Black doesn't have c5 as a resource for counterplay. It's a really bad position for Nihal. So very important he did that.
Brutal. Brooks. Okay, so he trades on d4. Will he take on d4 again, allowing the queen to centralize? No, he will not. Instead, heading for c6.
Has been playing the whole match while holding a flashlight under his chin. Like he's like telling a ghost story the entire time.
Right. Gathered around the campfire.
And that's difficult.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of multitasking. I mean, if he wins the match, it'll be the first time somebody won a match while holding a flashlight under the chin. If he loses the match, it'll be the first time somebody lost the match. So it's a win-win while holding a flashlight under their chin. Wait a second, queen d3 and rook b1, and you hold on to the queen.
Queen's trapped.
Queen is trapped.
Yeah, that's it.
And you can just see knight takes e5. You don't even get a piece because of queen h7 check. It's just resigns.
Oh, yeah.
That is a brutal way to go.
Yeah, you're and